can't wait to get this one started. And the Sooners will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Thorne. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Right. I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Touchdown Sooners! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fights off a defender. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turns it on at midfield. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
In the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
We've got this 3rd down play to open the quarter. Dropping back, it's Thorne. And the ball is intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The Sooner offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the move, he fires. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Arnold. They're bringing heat. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
7, Auburn, 0.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's fair weather. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. 3rd down coming up after that completion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game time.
Oh, he tosses it back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This is a 3rd and long. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He turns that loose down the right side.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
What a break. I tell you what, the returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field, but he was able to go recover it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They run the reverse. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Using his legs to buy some time. Looking down the left side. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. To the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
See, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker. And I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Oklahoma 7, Auburn 0.
We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the red zone, it's Cobb. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense in such a bind. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? And you see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the first.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Trying to power it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Auburn. Number 0 in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Sooner offense returns to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the right. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker out.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's right down the boulevard. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's going to run it back. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Working on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Man, what a nice run by the Q. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Tosses it back. He'll take the deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been.